Listen, today we got something special. We got some smoked turkey wings. Not any kind of smoked turkey wings. We have barbecue smoked turkey wings right in the Ninja Woodfire grill. Listen, I'm gonna walk y'all through this recipe, and guess what? It's so easy to make. So come on, get your notepad and let's go. I'm Eats with Twan, and listen, I have some nice and clean turkey wings. They are quite large. Now this pack was around 3 pounds. Now as you can see, they're clean and dried. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how big these turkey wings were. Look at those. Now, to start off this recipe, I am going to brine my turkey wings in some Louisiana crawfish crab boil seasoning mix. This is not going to have the wings tasting like seafood. It's just going to infuse some amazing Cajun flavor into those wings. We're going to brine these wings overnight to infuse that amazing Cajun flavor, all right? So the first thing I'm going to do is add the seasoning pack to a large pot, and I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. This is going to allow the seasoning mix to dissolve inside the liquid, and then we're going to have our brine, and I'm going to walk you through it. Listen, this is going to infuse some amazing flavor into your wings, okay? Now I allow that to come to a boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, I turn it off. We want to cool this liquid down so we can add it to our turkey wings. We do not want to add hot liquid to raw meat. It will introduce an environment for bacteria to grow. So we don't want that, folks. Now you can let it sit out, or you can add an ice bath to the mixture. As you see here, I just add as much ice as I wanted to because this is a very concentrated brine, okay? Now, once the liquid is at room temperature, go ahead and get your turkey wings, and we're going to combine everything together. Now, you will need about 48 hours for this process, and I'm going to show you why. But if you don't want the brine, we can skip that and go to the next step. But again, I'm going to walk you through everything. Now, you see this brining bag? This is quite large. It can hold up to a 20-pound turkey. Now, you can use a brining bag, or you could use a Ziploc bag, but the brining bag will hold the liquid and the turkey wings, okay? So I'm adding the plain, cleaned turkey wings, raw turkey wings into the bag. No seasoning, no nothing. We're going to brine these first. Now, once I add my turkey wings to that brining bag, I'm going to take my cool liquid. Remember, it's cooled, it's not lukewarm, it's not warm, it's room temperature or colder. I'm going to add that to the brining bag, just enough to completely cover the wings, all right? Use your judgment, and it depends on how many wings you decide to cook at one time. I did not have any thyme springs, so I simply used some dried thyme just to add into that. You can use thyme springs if you have it. If not, just use regular thyme, okay? Now, I went ahead and make sure the bag was completely full by covering the wings. That's all. You don't need to fill the bag up completely. You just want to make sure the wings are completely covered in that brining liquid. Now, I'm going to put this in a refrigerator for 24 hours, and then we're going to come back and we have one more major step to go through, okay? This is the brand of the brining bag that I use for my turkey wings, so go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you would like to use them. Now, this is 24 hours later. We are checking on our turkey wings. So I'll put some turkey wings in the brining mixture, and I'm checking them out. Look how dark the liquid is. Now I have quite a few in there. I did this 24 hours in advance, but remember, 24 hours is really going to infuse some flavor. Now, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more recipes like this from Eats with Twan. Now, grab your sheet pan with a rack. Take your turkey wings out of their brine, set them on the rack. We want to drain as much excess liquid from these wings as possible. To do this, we can do two things. First, we're going to make sure we allow them to sit on the rack. Once they're on the rack, grab your paper towel and pat them dry. Now, this will seem tedious, but I'm telling you, removing the excess moisture will ensure the skin is not rubbery or chewy. We don't want to steam these. We want them to be smoked, okay? So go ahead and pat them dry front and back. Make sure you get as much liquid as you can with the paper towel. Then after that, get your fork and just pierce a few holes into each of the wings. Again, this is going to remove any excess liquid. The brine has already flavored the turkey wings. We just need to remove any excess liquid. Now I know we need another 24 hours to allow the wings to dry out in the fridge, okay? You want them to dry out nicely. Now, after the 48 hours, remember we need 48 hours total, brining and then allowing another 24 hours to let them dry out, okay? Now, take your wings after the 48-hour period of prepping, add them to a regular bowl, and we're going to season the wings up. Now, so the seasoning can adhere to the wings, we're going to add some avocado oil to the turkey wings. Now, I will have all of the ingredients in the description for you to follow along with the measurements. I'm adding some smoked paprika that's going to help with the color of the wings. Then some black pepper. Now, we're not going to add too much seasoning with any kind of sodium because remember that brine had a lot of salt in it. Okay, now I have some chili powder. This is going to give it a nice kick along with that Cajun seasoning. That brine was a little spicy, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and make sure we add some garlic powder and onion powder to these turkey wings. You know we cannot have no turkey wings without garlic and onion powder. So go ahead and add that to your mixture. Now I'm adding a tad bit of Cajun seasoning because remember that brine already had a lot of sodium, so we don't want too much of sodium in anything, okay? Now, rub that seasoning blend all over those turkey wings just like that. You want to make sure it's coated beautifully because we're going to put this inside the smoker for some amazing smoked turkey wings. Now, look at the color on those wings. It better look like this, folks. Now, as you can see, it's nicely seasoned and that brine is just going to elevate the flavor. So let's move on to our smoker. For this recipe, I'm using the Ninja Woodfire grill. If you know, you know. This thing is amazing and it cuts a lot of time out of cooking. Now for the smoke flavor, I am using the robust blend wood pellets that go right into the Ninja Woodfire grill. This is going to give me the flavor that I'm looking for, a nice robust smoky sweet savory flavor. Okay, now the setting, I will put the Ninja Woodfire grill on the smoker setting. I'm going to put the temperature on 300 for this recipe. We don't want the heat to be too high, we don't want them to cook too fast. Now 300, and guess what, I found that it cooks within 45 minutes, which is quite amazing. Now I went ahead and got everything ready. Now cooking times will vary depending on the size of your wings, okay? Remember that. Now I am loading up my air crisp basket that goes right into the Ninja Woodfire grill, and this will allow the smoke to go all through those turkey wings. I cannot wait to show you guys the outcome. This was amazing. I know the 48 hours suck, but it's going to be worth it. So I loaded up the smoker. Remember, 300 until the internal temperature of the wings get to 165. For me, I found that it took about 45 minutes. Now look at those smoked turkey wings. Listen, I know chicken wings are good, but smoked turkey wings is my new go-to. Now look how amazing they look. The skin, again, not rubbery, not soggy. That's why that 48 hours is important, okay? Look at those turkey wings. Now, this is optional, but go ahead and grab you some barbecue sauce. Now, the brand or the flavor of barbecue sauce, I'll leave that up to you. I use hickory smoke with a hint of brown sugar. Now, I'm going to put them on the turkey wings as soon as the turkey wings come out of the smoker. Then I'm going to put them back in the smoker for about 15 minutes or so, just so the barbecue sauce can heat up and adhere perfectly to those turkey wings. Now, if you want crispier skin, you can allow it to go a little longer, but don't overcook the turkey wings, folks, okay? So I added some more barbecue sauce because I wanted those wings to be sauced on up. Look at that. Now, folks, look at those turkey wings. Look at that barbecue sauce. It's glistening. It is calling my name. I am ready to eat. Listen, I know the prep time may be a little long. I know I said that before, but I'm telling you, it's so worth it, and it's a great twist to any kind of turkey wings, okay? Look at that, the barbecue sauce. This thing was so amazing. Crispy skin, tender inside. Whew, look at that. Look at the juice running down. This was a 10 out of 10 recipe. The meat was tender, it was very flavorful. The barbecue sauce added the right amount of sweetness to that to offset the heat. It was amazing. I really enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in the comments what you think. And don't forget, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and listen, stay tuned for more recipes from Eats with Twan.